Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome to the channel. I'm Parker. Hey, what's up? Basically, I camped out on Hollywood Boulevard for the ECCC 2021 Funko Pop Virtual Con release at the Funko Hollywood store. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, basically it was like a virtual Comic-Con, but they also had exclusive Funkos at the Hollywood Funko stores. The ones that like you couldn't get online were like exclusive to the store, if that makes sense. So we camped out all night for those specific Funkos. We got there around like 1 a.m. and decided to set up our chairs that we just bought from Walmart, which we didn't know, but the chairs had to be built, and I was struggling so hard to get those chairs on. Like, it wouldn't build, and I was struggling so hard. It probably took me about like 10 minutes to make it, but we finally powered through and got it. So the whole night was like a little bit uneventful. Yeah, there was some homeless people that were like screaming and stuff, but I was low-key too much of a scaredy cat to film them because I didn't want them to attack me. So throughout the night, we didn't really do much, like nothing really happened. We just watched movies, To All the Boys That Love Me, like little 3 trilogy thing on Netflix, which honestly took up a lot of our time. And once we finished like the second one, I think, or once we were like halfway through the first one, the sun started to come up, so that was kind of nice. Like, it wasn't as cold, and we just chilled. It was fun. There was people around us, so it wasn't like too sketchy. Around like 5:45, I was like, okay. The thing that I was hoping wouldn't happen is now happening. I had to pee. I was like, okay, where am I going? There was a Subway that was 24 hours, but they didn't have a restroom. So I was like, okay, looking up, and then I was like, wait, Dunkin' Donuts. I looked up Dunkin' Donuts. They opened at 5. I was like, I am going. So I walked all the way to Dunkin' Donuts, 5 something-ish. Like, I don't know. I took a photo on my way there, so I'll insert it here. I went in there and it was so gross. I was like, can I use your restroom? She was like, yeah. I was like, I'll buy something, obviously. But I go in there and the freaking toilet is like broken. The toilet is broken and I have no idea how to fix it. Like, you know the little, you know the chain that's like behind the toilet and it like you flush and it like pulls and that's how it like flushes? Yeah, there was no chain. There was no top of the toilet. Like, you could see in it, it wouldn't flush. So basically like everyone's pee and like stuff was in there, but I was like, oh my god, like I just have to pee. Like I have to, like, there's no other choice, you know? So yeah, I peed in the Dunkin' Donuts just like on top of other people's pee. It was kind of gross, but you gotta go, you gotta go. I don't know, like I'd rather do that in like private than like on Hollywood Boulevard in the public. For some reason, where we were located, like there was just a lot of like things going on. There was just a whole bunch of cops going by, crazy ladies in cars screaming. Construction workers came at like literally 6 a.m. to fill in the potholes, and we were like, are you joking? Like, all the smoke is going in our face and we're just sitting here. We can't even leave. Eventually, like around 6 o'clock, the guy gave us our little wristband so we could like claim our spot in line. So I was number 68, my friend was 69. The line was like super long. It honestly didn't even look like there was 68-ish people in front of us, but I don't know, I guess there was. But yeah, the line literally went on. It like went all the way to the light and then down the other street and then down the other street. So it was like packed. Like, a lot of people were there, so I'm glad that we got there at a decent-ish time. Like, yeah, we were there in the freezing cold, but better to be like closer than it is last, if that makes sense. So yeah, like the guy gave us the wristband and all, and then like a few hours later, oh my gosh, around 10:30 we started moving. The line honestly went pretty fast. They let in like certain amount of groups. So we were like kind of in that second group, like wave of people, but we still had our numbers. So like we were still in order, if that makes sense. We got up to the front, the lady's like explaining the rules. She's like, no running, no this, no that. She was like, a lot of people camped out. You're not supposed to camp out. And we were like, what are you gonna do at this point? Like, we're already here. Like, why did you say that? Why did you mention it? You just wanted to say that just to be like, I don't know, just to be like that? Like, she was weird. Anyway, so we get inside and they like shuffle us into like a little line and whatever. And then we go to the exclusive Funko area, and like, I'm gonna be honest, it was kind of a letdown. To be honest, I don't really even know any of the characters that were coming out, but I was like, oh my gosh, like I just gotta get these Funko exclusives because they're exclusive, you know what I mean? So we're there and we're like, okay, like they don't have any of the cool ones. Like I really wanted like the skeleton from Pirates of the Caribbean ride, but like they didn't have it. I didn't know what the characters were. Like, I'll put on the screen the ones that I got. Yeah, it was kind of just like a letdown, and honestly, like, I mean, it was fun looking back on it. Like, it was fun kind of camping on Hollywood Boulevard, so I could like say, oh, I camped on Hollywood Boulevard. Like, not a lot of people could say that. I just wish that there were like better Funkos, honestly. Experiences, you know, we're young, we gotta live. It's an experience and a story, I don't know. Yeah, so then after like we got our little exclusive Funkos, we actually, okay, so if you go to the Funko store, they have this thing called like Pop Yourself or Pop People. You basically can like make yourself into a Funko Pop. You customize like how you look and like you just make it into you, or you could do like a family member or someone. We made ourselves because we've always wanted to do it, but every single time we go, the line is like hella long, and we're like, okay, we're not about to wait in that for like just the Pop people. But since we're already here, let's just do it. So we're like, okay, can we sign up for the Pop people because we want to make ourselves? And she's like, oh yeah, you guys are like the first ones of the day. So we're like, yes, like we don't have to wait. We go and we're like choosing our little customizations and stuff like that. I think like 15-20 minutes later, they're like, okay, go pick it up at the window. You guys, my Pop was like not what I made. My skin tone was like way darker than I was supposed to be. The pants on my Pop was like scratched, and there was a bug inside my Pop container. Everything that could have gone wrong like kind of went wrong. So I had to go back and I was like, hey, sorry, but like this is like
wrong. There's a bug and there's a scratch.
And she's like, oh my god, yeah, I'm so sorry. Like, let me go do that for you. Comes back and it's fine, but then I go home and like take it out and stuff, and the pants are loose, so they like don't even stay on the Pop. Great, so I get a Pop that's not correct, scratched, and has a bug in it, and then I go and replace it, and I get a faulty Pop that literally just falls apart. Camped out on Hollywood Boulevard just for that. Love it so much. But yeah, that was the experience. It was actually kind of fun. Like, would do it, well, actually no, I don't know if I'd do it again if I knew that there was gonna be like good Funko Pops there that I actually like knew the characters of. But yeah, it was fun, and I'm glad that I videoed it all so I can like look back on the memories and stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the whole process and like recap of what it's like to camp on Hollywood Boulevard for the exclusive Funko drop, you know, like we out here exclusive Funko. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Also turn on the post notification bell so you don't miss an upload, and comment down below what your favorite Funko Pop is or what your most exclusive Funko Pop is. Let me know because I'm very interested. I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.